Welcome to Schueys BBQ, where you'll learn the tips and tricks to master your grill. Today, I'm going to be making spicy peri peri chicken skewers. Now, if you do like this video, don't forget, give me the thumbs up, share it with your mates, but the best thing you can do for yourself is hit that subscribe and the bell button, and that way you'll be notified every time I upload new videos. So let's get into it. That's right, peri peri chicken. The flavors are intense and the spice is ramped up. Now we're going to be needing some chicken for this. So what I will normally use is skinless and boneless chicken thighs. You'll normally grab around about 1 kilogram worth. That's about 6 to 7 thighs, and that's enough to feed my family of 6. What I then like to do is grab a large Ziploc bag and stand it up in a jug just to make things easier. I then cut the thighs into 6 even pieces and place them into the bag. I do this as a Ziploc bag can be squeezed into a full fridge where a bowl cannot. It's not peri peri chicken unless we get some heat into it, and it's pretty easy to do. Into a bowl you need to put 4 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 teaspoons of chili flakes, 4 cloves of crushed garlic, 2 teaspoons of paprika, 2 teaspoons of dried oregano, half a teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of fine black pepper. Mix all that up and add it to the chicken. Squeeze the air out of the Ziploc bag and then make sure all of the chicken is coated by turning the bag a few times and put into the fridge for at least an hour. The chicken has been marinating in the fridge for over an hour now, and it's had plenty of time to soak up some of that spice and plenty of flavour. So we just need to get it out of the fridge and transfer the chicken into a bowl. Loading up some metal skewers with around about 12 centimetres worth of chicken thigh on each. I use metal skewers as they don't burn, unlike wooden ones. I'll be setting up a Weber Go Anywhere, or the GA as they're known, for medium direct grilling today. I'm also going to be utilising a 100mm riser from Rub and Grub to keep the chicken a little higher off the lit charcoal. So I'll start off by 3/4 filling a chimney starter of lump charcoal. I'll light it up and wait until it is all ashed over. I'll then dump this into the GA, and using an old pair of tongs I'll spread the charcoal out evenly so we don't get any hot spots in the GA, making sure to open up the bottom vents fully to allow as much airflow as possible. The GA is ready, so it's time to get the chicken on. Just lay the skewers directly over the lit charcoal and give them a few minutes before turning. By cooking it over the charcoal, as the juices hit that lit charcoal, it flares up and the chicken gets a nice lick of smoky flavour. Don't be worried, this will create a fair bit of smoke. Now this is not a cook that we want to turn our backs on. Chicken needs to be turned a lot to prevent total burning. We do want some charring on the chicken as it adds flavour, but we don't want it blackened. So best you have a beverage by your side ready for this part. I'm grilling with a medium direct heat today using a Weber GA. Now these chicken skewers are going to take about 30 minutes to get to a safe eating temp of 74 degrees Celsius. Or for those of you who like to use my beer timer, you're looking at a 1 beer cook. I've been keeping an eye on the internal temp of this chicken with an instant read thermometer. I don't want to risk anyone getting sick due to undercooked chicken. And it has finally reached an internal temp of 74 degrees Celsius, and it is looking absolutely awesome. So it's time to get it off the heat and onto a chopping board. Now this peri peri chicken does have a little bit of heat in it. Now if you don't like a lot, just lower the amount of chili that goes into it. This chicken can be used for salads, tacos, rolls, you name it, you can use it in it. Today I'm just going to eat it as is, so I think we just need less talking and more tasting. You should be able to easily slide the chicken off the skewers and then get some in your gob and try it. It has the perfect blend of spice and heat, and it's not too spicy at all. The way to getting the perfect peri peri chicken is 1. Marinating your chicken for at least an hour. 2. Cooking directly over lumped charcoal at a medium heat for that smoky flavour. 3. Cooking to an internal temp. Do these 3 things and you'll always have the perfect peri peri chicken. Cheers, thanks for watching, and if you do like free stuff, check out my Instagram for giveaways and more content. Why every time? Normally. Where are all the flies coming from? Yeah. Is that lawnmower? No, that wasn't lawnmower guy. I don't know what that was. I was so close. You got this. I'll get it on the next one. That's right, peri peri chicken. I'm just going mental. I forgot what, I don't even know what I'm using. No, I'm not. To be used or just flies. Yeah, that's